Hi, it's Joey, and today we're going to be watching Rebels Season 3, Episode 2, Steps into Shadow Part 2. I'm stressed about Ezra, I'm stressed about all of them. This season is going to be intense, isn't it? Let's go. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go.
Here's what we're gonna do. Look out!
Oh lord.
Forgot that Turba said there might be some guarding the station.
Seriously, why do we ever use Hondo's intel?
Of course I just did.
It could be the rebels Governor Price warned us about.
Oh my god. Oh lord.
Outside.
Oh Rex. Oh. Well, this mission has gone great, Ezra. Congrats, sweetheart. This is why we don't rush into things. It's why we are cautious. Thank God. He found time to wave goodbye. That's our choppy chops.
And we've come to liberate them. I think that's what I said. Liberate them.
Fine, they can help us liberate the ships. Hondo, get them to shut off the
We should also want to liberate people if they're being oppressed. Remember?
Let's just get our ships and get out of here.
Well, Lieutenant, first we have to refuel them. Their tanks will be empty. Bet you didn't think of that when we walked into this.
Not the first complication, won't be the last. Let's get to work.
You know, Kanan would have loved this mission.
Well, Ezra, you stress me out.
How do I restore my sight?
And walk forward. I'm not sure this is such a good idea.
Me neither, but there's only one way to learn. If it wasn't freaking giant spiders, I'd be like, yes, Kanan, you can do this. And I still think, yes, Kanan, you can do this, but I will be less likely to watch you do this.
Good. Are they close?
No.
Are you certain?
Oh, is he right in front of them? Ugh. Why aren't they attacking?
It is not in their nature.
Well, it has been in my experience.
Uh-huh.
You do not see them.
I can't sense them.
Look within.
We could just not see them as giant spiders too. That would be a great help.
I see. It's me. Fear, grief, anger. That's how they see me. That's how I see myself. Ezra needs me. They all do.
What of the spiders?
I can see them, so there's nothing to fear.
What of this?
Ooh, yeah.
Keep it as a gift.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad we have a friend on this planet. And I did think in the first spider episode that they were just reacting. They hated whatever the proby things did. And so they were just reacting out of fear. But they're still terrifying. I still don't like them.
Activate the magnetic locks.
Oh, great.
Well,
Zeb, you and Sabine finish refueling. I'll take care of the tower. Rex, you're with me.
Well, Ezra I know his mental state isn't good right now, which is why I'm scared of anything he does.
complaining. This is the last one, then we'll leave.
Chopper! How dare you! Sabine! Fucking hell. My team.
Lieutenant! Go help them! I got this!
Well, maybe we could all stick together at this point.
My armor system, Hera. Yeah, no, getting some great recon. So busy, no time to talk. Bridger, out.
It appears Commander Bridger's recon mission has turned into a...
Inevitably. I understand why he felt the need. I just worry about him.
Indeed.
Kanan?
Ezra's in trouble. Let's go.
It's good to have you back.
It is. My team. My family. Good job, Rex. How's our team? Okay, but how's the team? I mean, he's growing up and it's pretty formidable, but
You?
it's also very
Last
frightening.
time we met, you were captain of a top secret Star Destroyer. Now you run a junkyard?
Your
Oof.
capture and execution will mean my
He looked familiar, but I just assumed it was using models that were the same.
ranking status is to cut power to the entire station.
Okay.
Wait!
I believe in my friends. They'll be fine. You, not so much.
Ezra. I mean, I don't even necessarily think this is a bad plan. I just
Better
think
get going.
he's changing.
Now,
And in some ways it's for the good, but I just think because I know he's not doing well mentally, it's bad. Okay, there's metal chops.
The bombers are unlocked.
Now get going. That's an order.
Chopper,
Okay, we're gonna get like
to the
6 of them.
navigation system. I need you to
Okay.
remote pilot those 4 ships.
Good, good, good.
Zeb!
Oh, Chopper, this is not the time.
Well, I better get moving too.
Mm-hmm. I love you. Ezra, get moving.
What? There's no hyperdrive.
Oh God.
They must have removed them.
Oh, great. Thank God the fleet is coming.
My thoughts exactly.
In big trouble.
So is Ezra. We did not just lose the Phantom. I love the Phantom. It's Lot's home. Oh God. Don't worry, Kanan and Hera are coming.
This is wrong. It's all gone wrong.
It has, sweetheart. And that happens sometimes, especially when you're cocky.
Kanan,
Oh.
where are you?
Oh, he's coming. You know, that moment he sounded like a kid again.
They're trying to drive us to...
Okay, get those shuttles docked.
Ezra's not with you?
No?
The station.
We better hurry.
We'll get your baby boy. Okay, Ezra, they're coming for you.
Ezra, I'm here.
Oh, he'd be so scared. And now Kanan's here.
I'll get him.
Oh, I love him so much.
Ezra, I'm right here.
Kanan! I can't reach you.
Yes, you can.
Too far.
It's okay. I've got you. Go ahead. Let go.
Oh. I loved that so much. It saved his life in the immediate, and it also spoke for a much wider thing as well.
I don't understand.
I know you don't. But rest assured,
Lord.
Dawn has a much larger objective in... I have no choice but to suspend your command.
Sweetheart.
We should suspend all of us. We went along with him.
I love that they're backing him up, but he also needs to learn.
This was Ezra's mission. They're part of a wider rebellion we're working to build. It's growing every day.
Mm-hmm.
I should have told you I was using the Sith holocron. I wanted to believe it could help.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need that thing. We'll find another way.
Thank you for coming back.
I'll always come back.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Oh. Okay, I love this episode a lot. I think Ezra has learned some very important command, command experience. He probably should be suspended from command duties. No, not indefinite, not forever, just for a short period of time. As I think about what you did, kind of, they're not being too harsh on him, they're not being screaming and shouting, they're just being like, look, there's consequences for your actions, and it came off okay this time. We lost the Phantom, which I'm actually really sad about because I loved how it slotted into the Ghost, but also, it's our Phantom. But regardless, even though no lives were lost, it was close. But I also think there is something to be said for the fact that they got the mission done, they got those X-Wings that are able to go, and Y-Wings that they've got that can go and help further the Empire. And I think for Ezra, we saw him after all the trauma he endured in the last season, especially in the finale, and Kanan going through his own shit, so not being able to be there and support him as well as he would normally, was really struggling. And he needed something like this as a wake-up call, and I'm just so thankful that it was a wake-up call that didn't involve a loss of life, because I don't think Ezra could have forgiven himself had he led them on this mission and it gone terribly wrong. And even the mission itself, they may well have done in another circumstance as well, because they needed these Y-wings and they were being destroyed, but it wasn't worth their lives, and had any of them died, it would have made the entire thing not worth it at all. But it's an important thing for Ezra to go through this. I think in this episode we really saw him, in the last couple of episodes, we've seen him trying to act like, you know, he's grown, like he's a man, like he is an adult now, he can do everything. And then in that moment when he was like, Kanan, where are you? He really saw the child that he still is. And he is in that cusp, he's in the two situations. He is living in a situation where he has to grow up. But he is still a kid, and he is still learning, and he is still the Padawan to his master. And I thought that was just really, really well done. I also love the way the team just backed him up. They backed each other up. I love our team and our family. Then Kanan, learning to see through the Force, learning that it's really just learning about understanding and seeing the world in a different way to the way you did before. And that it kind of parallels, I suppose, with a normal experience of losing your sight, and that obviously he has the advantage of the Force. But I thought it was a really good way of showing him healing through this traumatic thing that happened to him. It is a loss, it is an adjustment, but it doesn't have to be a life ending, or it's not a ruin, it doesn't ruin his life, it just changes it. So I loved seeing him realize that the spiders were not an enemy, and realize how they saw him and how he saw himself, and how he might want to see himself that was different than that, and knowing that Ezra needs him and that he is capable of going to protect Ezra, because I think a lot of why he would have been alone, just not wanting to engage, was because he would have been thinking, I can't help now, I don't have my sight, I'm a liability, I can't do this. And that is not true. So I loved seeing him in this episode re-establish his own confidence in himself, in the Force, getting rid of that freaking holocron, excellent, but also just going. And when they were flying in, and he was like, Ezra, I'm here. And we knew Ezra had been calling for him. And then he was like, Ezra, I'm right here, just let go. And then Ezra did, and he caught him. It was obviously emotional just in the fact that Ezra was falling to his death and Kanan saved him. Then it was emotional when you think about it metaphorically, with like, I'm here, and you know, like, thank you for coming back. And like, I'll always come back, because that is love, that is family. You can be upset with someone, or you can be having a struggle, but you will always come back, you will fight your way through it, and you will always be there for that person you love. And I absolutely adored it. So yes, very stressed about what Thorne's strategy is, but right now I'm just feeling my Kanan and Ezra feelings. Fantastic episode. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and thank you so much for watching.